Hello, welcome to Online Art Time with Mr. Denny. Today we're going to be making a 3D cardboard rocket. It should look good. You should be able to put something inside of it when you're done, like pencils and pens and you can hide them away. At the end, please subscribe to my video right there. Let's have fun. The materials you'll need for this art project are some cardboard. I'm just using some bran flakes. Just some cardboard like that will do. Some cardboard tubes. A little bit of maybe a pencil, maybe some scissors. You'll need some glue, perhaps a bottle lid, maybe something to trace around. I'm just going to use a plastic bowl, but you can use whatever you like, some kind of thing to trace around and make a big circle. Maybe some extra junk just to glue on. I don't know, I've got like a pen lid or something. Don't know what that is. And then perhaps a ruler. I'm not sure. You may or may not. It's up to you. Start with one of the tubes. Take one of the tubes and look at the end of it. If it's not quite round, kind of make it round. Kind of push it until where it looks roundish. Because they might get a bit squished sometimes. So you just kind of make it so it looks roundish. When it looks pretty round, then you take some cardboard like this, and you just put it right at the edge of the cardboard, something like that. And you're going to leave a little space around it. Just going to leave a little space around it. So there's a little bit around it. Take your pencil and trace around your tube gently, just gently. Just trace around it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not perfect. Try and make it rounder. If you see something you can make it a little bit rounder, just make it a bit rounder. Then draw a little circle around that circle. It can be quite messy. It doesn't have to be perfect there. And you can see it's a bit scribbly. I'm not even bothered. Next, cut out your circle. It can be a bit messy too. Next, just use your scissors and cut into the middle a wee bit like this. Just cut some little tabs. Tabs hold glue. And so we're making some tabs to hold it inside your rocket. Just cutting some little bits towards that circle. Start at the edge, and then cut the circle. If you cut a little bit farther than that or make a mistake, it really is okay. It's quite forgiving. It's not a problem. Next, bend these up a bit. So just bend every other one up. So do one, skip one. Bend one up, skip one. Bend one up, skip one. Up, skip one. Up, skip one. That one. Kind of close to that one. Just gonna give that one a wee clip. Okay, next thing, take it, turn it over, and cut off these bits that are sticking up. Again, if you make a mistake, it really is okay. Go. Okay. Next, get a bit of that gooey stuff, stick it just on these little tabs, because tabs hold glue. Tabs hold glue. There. Your fingers might get a bit sticky with this, it's fine. There you go. Next, take your tube and just stuff it up inside. Just take that piece, stuff it up inside there, just a wee bit like that. So, gentle Mr. Denny. Okay, it's just a little bit up in there. I'm going to pull it back a bit so that's not sticking up quite so far in there. There we go. I'm kind of making it just so that that's a bit even. So I'm pulling this back a bit. It's gone down a bit too far. I'm just pulling it back up a little bit. These little bits are sticking up. I can cut them off later when it dries. Ah, look at that. See, so it's down inside a little bit, but not too much. Uh-oh. Keeps slipping back up in there. If you're having a problem poking it out, you can always use the back of a pencil and just poke it up gently. Just get it so that that's kind of flat in there. Good enough. Next, take a little bit of glue, and take maybe a lid, and stick a bit of glue onto that lid. Cover the bottom of it. This could be a rocket motor. Alright, and stick that on that flat bit. Let's center it. Okay, there you go. And let's put this whole section, let's put this whole thing aside for just a moment to dry just a bit. And while that's drying just for a little bit, we'll do something else. Back to our cardboard bit. The next thing to do is we're going to cut off a section that's kind of folded like that. There's like a section that's just folded over, you know? And that part right there we want. So we're going to cut a little bit on this side of it. Just going to, not too much, just a little bit. I'm going to cut off a piece like that. There we go. So I've cut off a bit that's got a fold on it already. Yeah. Next, I'm going to take this, I'm just going to cut off a shape like this. This is going to be my tail fins. I'm just going to cut off kind of a semicircle, like that. I'm going to now take that piece and I'm going to cut a bit like this. I'm going to take that piece, I'm going to put it back onto my folded bit there. I'm just going to put that line lined up there. I'm going to trace that. So that line lines up with that line. I'm just going to trace that. Okay. Next, cut out that bit. Close enough. The next thing to do is get your cardboard again and cut off another bit so I can see there's a folded bit there. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to line that up. I'm going to line that up with that line again. There we go. I'm just going to line it up with that line. I'm going to cut off this bit. Trace it. I'm going to cut that out. So, now you should have 3 fins. Next part, take the fins and this section right here, this little bit that's folded over, just kind of dent it a bit so it's kind of curved. Curve that bit around a bit, see, so it's a bit bendy. Do you see that? Let's do that to all 3 of these. So I'm just going to take that bit, I'm going to bend it up a bit. go. It's quite bendy. Good. And the next one, I'm just going to bend it up a bit. Okay, that's quite bendy. Good. They all kind of curve a bit. Next bit, get some more of the cardboard and cut off kind of a long bit. I'm just going to cut off a long bit. It doesn't have to be too big. I'm just going to cut off a long bit. There we go, long scrappy bit. And I'm going to cut it off right there, I think. And I don't want all that. I want it to maybe about that big. So that's, I don't know, let's see, specifically, that's about 5 centimeters ish. Could be bigger, could be smaller. It doesn't matter. Ooh, I don't like that, I'm going to cut that off. So the next thing to do is take the cardboard tube that you glued, take this piece, roll it up like this, push it up like that, roll it up like this. So it's going to fit up inside that, so you're going to squish it around like this until it fits inside that tube. Okay, so it fits inside there now. Now what we're going to do is take it back out again, because we know we're going to do that. We're going to put some glue inside there. Some glue inside there. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit to hold it. If you give it too much, it takes forever to dry. Okay. I'm going to put a bit of glue on the bottom half of this. So this is the top, this is the bottom. I'm just going to glue, maybe that's the top and that's the bottom. I'm just going to glue a little bit. Just put a little bit of glue on the bottom of this section. A little bit. Just put a little bit of glue along the bottom of this section here. Wrap it up, just like we did. Wrap it up. Fit inside there. Put the glue side down. So I'm trying not to get too much glue on this section here. Oh, my fingers. Ah! Okay, so stick it back down so some sticking out here, just like that. I'm going to try and get these to be nice and neat. If it sticks up a little bit like that, it really is okay. But I'm going to try and get a bit of glue on those, stick them down inside there so it's a bit stronger. Just a bit of glue there. Stick a bit of glue down inside that section that's sticking up. Push this down inside there. Put together for a few seconds. Hold that over there. Let's put that inside there. Hold it until it kind of dries a wee bit, not too long, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Go around again. That's smaller than that. Look and see if that's connected well. Now we're going to attach the fins. So to attach the fins, it's quite easy. On these curvy bits like this, I'm just going to put a bit of glue in there. Not much, just a little bit. Literally, just a little bit. We don't want it to take long to dry. Just a little bit. And you put it on there. That curvy bit fits that really well. And just hold it. And there we go. Just get some more glue and just keep attaching them. there. I'm going to kind of make it so it's there, and over there a bit. A little bit while it runs a little bit. And finally, down there. Now before this dries too much, I'm going to put it down to see if it's kind of sitting level. I'm going to hold this tube so that the ground is like that. I'm going to adjust it a little bit so I make sure it's level now. I think I need to adjust it just right. Now I'm just going to let that dry a bit. I'm going to put that aside, upside down like that, and put it aside to dry. Next, take a piece of the cardboardy bit, or the brown type bits, and we're going to take the cereal bowl, and we're going to put it on there, and we're just going to trace it around. We're going to put it right next to the side. I'm just going to trace that round circle. Any round circle will do, but you kind of want it a little bit medium size. Not too big, but not too small. There we go. Next, cut that out. Next, fold that circle in half, fold that in half, so the edge touches the edge like a little taco shell. Like a little taco shell. Cut that in half. Next thing is, I think the middle's just about there. I think that's about the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of squish this around like this towards that middle. I'm squishing it around a bit towards that middle. Kind of pulling that middle bit and I'm kind of making it round a bit. Pushing it around a bit like that. Now I'm going to try and wrap this up. Take this, I'm just going to wrap it up like that. So the brown cardboard is sticking up. So I'm just wrapping it around like that. See that? The pointier you get it, the cooler it looks, I think. There we go. I've got kind of a nose cone like that. There's a bit right there. If I pull this bit tighter, I can make it. I made it a bit tighter now. Okay, that's pretty good. It's nice and pointy. Maybe a bit pointier. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to mark that with my pencil now. Oh, I've marked it. I'm going to put a bit of glue on there. Not much, just a little bit. If you put too much, it takes ages to dry. Just a little bit. Just like that. Not much. And wrap it around again. Right back to that line again. Pull it tight so that's kind of closed up in the circle there. Now this bit is kind of tricky. You gotta hold this for a little bit. You actually have to hold it for a bit. And while that's drying, I'm gonna kind of keep that edge nice and tight there. Hold that nice and tight. Make sure that it doesn't kind of move. So I'm put that together. I actually waited about 2 minutes, and now I think that's about dry enough, and I think that will hold by itself now. I'm going to put that aside now to dry. When your paper cone has dried, take your paper cone, take your next tube, and we're going to put this cone upside down into the tube. Just kind of push it in there like that. I'm going to take my pencil, and while holding it, I'm going to draw a line, trying to pull that straight down, so that's straight down as much as I can. I'm going to put this in there, and I'm just going to trace that edge. It's a bit fiddly, but you can do it. So I'm just going to put it there, and I'm just going to trace that edge, generally around that right there. Again, if I make a wee mistake, it's okay. Tracing that around there. A bit wobbly, a bit sticky up and down, but that's fine. Okay, I've generally got a line around where that is. That should be about the same size as the inside of that. And now I'm going to cut that line. It's okay if you make a new mistake here, because you can always make another one. You've got another half of the circle to use. So if you make a mistake, you just do another one. Easy. But also, it doesn't matter because you're just going to be doing this inside anyway. There we go. So I'm going to take this part right there. Put the glue back in there. Put some glue inside that little cone area there. Not much. Still there. And you take your cone, and you put your cone up inside there. And you take your pencil, and you stuff it up through the bottom, just like that, until you get close to the top. When you get close to the top, kind of pull it through gently, but don't go out. Don't let it come out. Be very careful here. Oh, it's close. That's close enough. I don't want to pull it anymore because I think it will come out. And I'm going to kind of make sure that that's on there straight-ish. So that looks straight-ish. Yeah. And I'm going to kind of just wipe that glue off a little bit. And work it around a bit and filling up those gaps. Might even add just a wee bit more glue down inside there. There we go. Added a wee bit more glue, and that looks about centered for my next one. Yeah, that looks good. Now you take the section that you made before, and you stick this part onto that part, and it makes like a little secret compartment in there, doesn't it? Look at that. And now you've got a rocket that you've built. And now you can decorate it however you want, make it amazing. You can even open it up and put things inside, like Lego people, or all kinds of pencils. These could be your pencil holder. And look at that. Secret stuff goes inside, rocket ship there. Make a moon base maybe. You could even make a multiple. You could even make more than one. You can make loads of rockets now. Once you've built your rocket, you can always add in some details. You just take some cardboard bits like this. You can always just add some little details. Just sometimes it's nice surface details go on the top. So I'm just going to cut a few little squares. You take some glue and you just stick them on. We dot will do ya. Some surface details. Using collage is a really good way to do this. Okay. You might even have space for something inside of it. In this video, we're going to be making a 3D. In this video, we're going to be making a 3D cardboard model rocket. In this video, we're going to be making a 3D cardboard model rocket. No model in it. In this video, we're going to be making... Today, we're going to be making a 3D cardboard rocket. 3D cardboard rocket.